Yes, we finally have it, the SH MonsterArts MechaGodzilla 1974 on the channel. And yes, the box for it is what I would expect from a web exclusive. I don't believe it was though, considering that a lot of stores are selling this in shop as well as it's being distributed by Bluefin over here in the States. So I don't know, this confuses me. You get the usual claw marked box. On top of the box, you get more of a continuation of that claw slash effect. On the bottom, you get the usual legal stuff as well as a nice picture of the figure using his electric beam effect piece that it comes with. On the side, you get a nice portrait mugshot of MechaGodzilla, something you don't get on top anymore. And on the other side, you also get a continuation of that box. On the back, you get the usual promotional shots of the figure in action, showing off what he can do. Cut along the top. Let's try to open this crease-free and tear-free. We're not having much luck here, so let's just reach in there and... Beautiful. Alright, so... Alright. Pull MechaGodzilla out, drop the instructions, take a look at the instructions. Lots of instructions. Nice to know. Pretty self-explanatory though. And here is MechaGodzilla in the actual plastic. You get the beam effect here towards the left, some optional hand accessories as well as the stand for the beam effect, and MechaGodzilla himself. Now let's pull him out of this. Doesn't seem like there's any tape holding him in place. Pull off the plastic, set it aside. And okay, I want to take a quick look at the beam effect. Everything else we'll look at the eventual review. Beam effect is a pretty sturdy, at least that's what it seems, hard plastic, translucent, very simple and to the point. Set that effect piece aside. Everything else we'll get to on the actual review. I just want to pull this guy out already. I've waited long enough to have this MechaGodzilla in my collection. Oh dear. Alright, MechaGodzilla is covered in all this wonderful plasticky goodness that'll keep the figure from, I don't know, just keep it safe. Alright. Now that I have him in actual hand, he's about the size I expected him to be. And everything looks pretty good so far. I just want to test out the joints. And those rings. Oh boy, those rings. Oh god, the camera's offset. Fuck. Okay, so I just want to test out the articulation a bit. Those rings do bug the hell out of me. We'll get to that in the review. I'm sure a lot of you have heard enough about those rings. There is a workaround as to how to deal with them. However, it seems like one of them is already stuck in there. Guess I don't know how many there's supposed to be. Is there supposed to be 3 or 4? If there's 4, then I'm out of luck because one of them is stuck. Okay, so it seems like we got a problem after some further investigating. Of course, it's the rings. What'd you guys expect? So, yes, there's supposed to be 4 of these little ring things here. These, yeah, this accordion kind of shock spring there. Anyways, you get the idea. There's 4 of them there. On this arm, however, there is only 3. Where is the other one? You see that joint, that white part right there? That's the actual joint being... That's the end of the joint that's supposed to be covered up by this sleeve. The other ring is trapped in there somewhat. Is somewhere up there trapped. And now I have to pull the arm apart just to get that ring out before it breaks. I don't know, whenever I see this guy in action videos, he just looks like he has a very limited range of articulation, so I just want to put that theory to the test here. So far, thing looks okay, pretty decent. Oof. Alright. Doesn't seem like I could get him to fully bring his arm to his chest like he does when he fires his beam from his eyes. Goodness, he is tight, and not a good kind of tight. Just a very worrisome kind of tight. Let's see, get this. Flap down. Okay, flap checks out. That looks good. Hands rotate. Don't seem to be falling out easy. That checks out. Let's look at the neck. Move the head back. Checks out, looks good. Looking at the actual mouthpiece. Not a fan of the ball joint hinge they used here because it just kind of makes him look derpy. I do feel that the bottom jaw is a bit much, but you know what? Like I said, I'll save that for the review. So far, everything is checking out as well as I'd expect it to. Look at the rotation here at the waist. Don't know why, but he looks kind of lopsided. There we go. Okay, so that's good. Take a look at those rings once again underneath the knee. Those shouldn't be too much of an issue, but they still bother me for some reason. Okay, test the leg. Leg looks good. Nothing is popping off, which is always a good thing. Look at the bottom of the feet. Alright. Feet feel good. This guy, yeah, it's got some die cast there. I could definitely feel it with a cold touch. Yeah, feel it. I feel it's in the feet. It's in the feet and legs and the lower shins. That tail, I just want to test out this tail and see what the heck is up with this tail. Okay. Tail is looking okay. Alright, so you guys get the picture here, what I'm trying to get at. So far, the guy looks... So far, MechaGodzilla looks about what I expected, and I'm liking him so far. There are some issues with the figure, of course, there always is, but I don't notice any like paint chips or anything as that's out of place really, besides these rings here. I really don't like those at all, but so far so good. I'll get to reviewing this guy very soon. If you guys enjoyed this unboxing, which I hope you did, feel free to leave a like and don't forget to share the video. I'd really appreciate it. And the end card should be popping up just about now. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Really appreciate all the support you guys give me, and it helps me make more great videos like this one. If you guys thought it was great, of course. And more videos that I have on my channel have popped up. If you guys haven't checked those out already, please feel free to check them out. They are a labor of love. Alright. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you all soon.